What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about stacks today at the request of Claverall or Claverall. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. We're going to talk about stacks and WELSH, the first meme coin, I believe, that was ever created on stacks. At least that's what Claverall is telling me. Again, hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe. Let's get into it here. So if we're looking at stacks, we take a relative high here to a relative low. We can see that you found resistance right at the 786, pulled all the way down to the 236. Very common thing to do. Okay, if not the 382, you look to find support on the 236 in a kind of situation like this, and you have, as long as that low holds at about $1.43, I think that you're fine, and I think it will hold. I think you are going to move up from here. So likely the next target area would be something that is around $5.46 to $8.54. You're at $1.53 now, so that's a big move to make, but I think that you could make it up there by the end of April, probably by the end of April, if not May, somewhere in that time frame. It is possible these could be end of February targets. If these are to be end of February targets, if it is to happen a little bit faster, what I would look for then would be that by the end of January, you're back above $3, right? If by the end of January, or at least by the end of like the first week of February, you're up here, then I'll give it to you. Maybe the rest of February you could work your way up to something in this zone, right? 546. But I'm not going to consider 546 until probably April or May personally, unless you're above like 331 by the end of the first week of February. Okay, does that make any sense? But I do think you get there nonetheless. I think you get there and probably beyond. If we look at stacks here, I got to refresh CoinGecko here, STX. You look at stacks, you're at a $2.3 billion market cap, right? So that's quite the achievement already, right? You're at a number 59 spot on the rankings. 2.3 billion. I mean, what are you going to see? Most potential that you could see with something like this. I mean, it went through a full bear cycle, to be completely fair. 2.3. When did this thing come out? 2.3. Is there nothing with an all-time history? Nothing. I don't know. Maybe this has it. Hold on. Came about in 2019? Really? I didn't know that. Okay. Well, if it's been around that long, I guess this thing is green-lighted for a $100 billion market cap. It could happen. In which case, a 50x is even possible. So let's run with that. Okay, hold on. Let's look at something with maybe a little bit more history to it. Not Kraken, Binance. There we go. There's some history. Okay, high to low. Was it called something else before? I don't know the history of stacks. I like that. That's a nice structure there, man. From last cycle's high to the cycle low, boom, dude. Look at that. That's beautiful. Yeah, finding support on your golden ratio like this, you're absolutely going to interact with this next level here, which is at 728 to 1941. Okay, let's look at that real quick from a percentage kind of standpoint. That's about an 11x. Yeah, absolutely. I think you can hit $19. I bet you go through it. Yeah, your max potential I would give you, stacks, STX. I think you could hit $123 by the end of this cycle. I don't think that's where I shouldn't say I don't think that's where you're going to go. You really could go there. Like genuinely, that might be the high for this thing. The 2272 is an area that a lot of cryptos are fond of when it comes to cycle high expectations. I wonder if you have one here. I mean, from this, probably not. Yeah, it's a 14141618. Probably not. But that was also kind of like your wicking high. You just came out on Binance, right? What about like this high to low here? Forget the actual low. Look at that. I mean, I'm not just saying this, right? You can see that high to low there. You literally tipped the 2272. And the only reason I'm measuring that high to low is that was kind of your last little significant moment before you started moving up. And I felt like that was more of a real high than this high was, right? That's just first day mania, first week mania, not really as considerable. But all I'm trying to say by that is I think 123 is absolutely possible. You would have a multi-$100 billion market cap, if not very close to $200 billion. But the only things that I think are permitted to see those kind of market caps are coins like this that have been around for several cycles already. So, yeah, man, if not 123, I would at least expect something around $41 by the end of the cycle. You're at $1.53 now. So that's what I expect by the end of the cycle for stacks. Let's talk about WELSH. Okay, and first and foremost, I want to look at the short-term time frames. Daily RSI looks great. I don't think stacks goes lower. I do think you found your low. Yeah, little double bottom down here, whatever. 3-day time frame. You found support in this area basically every time on the RSI, right, throughout this whole range. So I think that you'll do it again. Weekly time frame, I would just say as long as you're closing weeks above like $1.38, you're probably fine, $1.35. And the monthly time frame looks bullish as hell. Okay, so Welsh, let's talk about Welsh now. I want to talk about Welsh. Let's talk about Welsh, baby. Let's talk about you and me. All right, Welsh from a high to a low, maybe. First meme coin on stacks, huh? Made a run for itself at first, right? Now it's down. Now it's down a lot. Probably a good time to buy, man. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, not all meme coins have a purpose. Not all meme coins come back from the dead. There's a lot of power in firsts. And it might not be the first meme coin. Stacks might not be the first alternative blockchain for a meme coin outside of Ethereum, right? But Welsh Corgi coin being the first one in stacks, I mean, that could make this a really good kind of area to buy. Not only that, but you are below this here, this kind of first initial consolidation phase. I'd give this thing the green light and a half, man. Definitely. If you were asking me right now, would you buy here? I would say yes. I'm almost tempted to buy here, man, because genuinely, what are we dealing with? Will you see new all-time highs? Does a bear do its business in the woods? I think we will see new all-time highs, man. Yeah. I think it's at a great place to buy, truthfully, genuinely. Relative high to low. Dropped 94%. What's up with that, man? That's a humongous discount. That's phenomenal. Right? Yeah. I think you're fine. I truthfully think you're totally fine. You might go a little bit lower. I want to look at the 3-day time frame. You could go a little bit lower. Oh, yeah. I think you do. Where you're going to go is probably from a low to a high. You're going to go to about 0.30, so 0.00081 to 0.00068, somewhere in that range, okay? You're at 0.001 now. So a little bit lower. I would feel comfortable buying here and just probably layering down throughout, right? And then when it rips, man, I would expect you're going to see stuff just like this. It's going to happen soon, and probably by the end of February, probably by the end of this month, you'll have that low, and going into February, you'll start this next move up, which I think will be an overall retracement from this high to low that you're searching for. I don't think you found the low yet, but I think you're getting there. I want to take this real quick, and then we'll end the video, okay? From a low to a high here, I mean, that'd be good for a move down to 30672, and we were just talking about a move right down there, actually. So, yeah, that could happen, man. That really could happen. I want to look at one more thing, and then we'll end it. Low to high. Yeah, I like that. I like that area, 306. And what I like about that, too, is it's pretty damn close to the actual lows here that you had on your readings. So, I don't know. That's the best I got for you guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.